Hey everybody, this is TheKillerNacho, and today's question today is, if you could add one type to Pokemon, what would it be? You can have it be anything that's not already used. Now there's two that come to mind. One is light, which would be like, because I found there was like a gaping hole when they created dark, because there's no like light Pokemon. So I think light Pokemon would be like Pokemon based off defense and healing, and Pokemon currently that could be switched to the light type is like Blissey, because Blissey is homosexual like that, and maybe a sound type would be interesting, like something that Chatot and Exploud could belong to, and I just think it would be interesting as a type in itself. So yeah, if you could add a type to Pokemon, or you can suggest multiple types, tell me what it is. Thank you. Hey everybody, it's TheKillerNacho again, and here's a battle with Aniki from the Serebii chat room, and I lead with an Uxie, she leads with a Gardevoir, and she misses with Hypnosis, which really is bad for her, and I get the Yawn off. But instead of switching out to, evade the Yawn, she decides her Hypnosis, so both Uxie and Gardevoir are asleep, and yeah, that's kind of cool. So I go into Blaziken, which is my choice scarf Blaziken, and she goes into Jolteon. I know that I'm slower, but I decide to stay in because I think I can take a Thunderbolt, and I decide to Superpower. And I do Superpower, and that does significant damage to Jolteon, and she does significant damage to me with Thunderbolt. So I decide to go into Jolteon, because Jolteon can take a T-Bolt, and yeah, I'm just going to Signal Beam it to death because this is my Specs Jolteon, and she actually gets the Speed Tie just to mix with Toxic, so that's pretty much the game taunting her for some reason. So she goes to Licky Licky, and I don't really want to stay in against this thing because it's usually a special wall / physical tank. So yeah, he goes with an Earthquake as I switch into Weezing, so that's a pretty nice switch on my part, and I burn it before it can return me, so that's not going to do anything to Weezing because Weezing is pretty cool and a physical wall kind of thing. So yeah, he has a burn Licky Licky, and I'm going to switch out to Blaziken because I don't know what he's going to switch out into, and he goes out into Windsor, which is her Spiritomb, and yeah, I really don't want to stay in and get, like, I don't even know. So yeah, she predicts the switch and Dark Pulses, so that's really bad. And Swallow takes some damage, and that's not good, and I'm just going to U-turn. And yeah, I'm going to go back into Blaziken, because Blaziken can resist Dark, and she does go with a Dark Pulse again. And then she does something that really surprises me. I didn't predict that Sucker Punch, because I was thinking this was like a specially based Spiritomb, but she does carry the Sucker Punch. So I go into Weezing just to burn it for continual damage, and to make those Sucker Punches a lot less threatening. So that's what I do, and she tries to taunt me, but Weezing is faster, so that's not going to be able to do anything. And pretty much, she does have the Pain Split on this Spiritomb, so I'm just going to have to wither her down with Weezing until they both, until one of them dies. And it's pretty much the only play I have, because I really don't have a whole lot that can do significant damage to the Spiritomb. And I get a crit off that Flamethrower, so that's pretty nice. But like I said, I'm just going to wither down the Spiritomb with Weezing, and she's going to wither down Weezing with Spiritomb. And I guess she thought she was going to die in that Flamethrower, so she decides to Sucker Punch, but she actually lives. So she's going to Sucker Punch again, and I'm just going to finish her off with Flamethrower, so that's not bad at all. And Weezing's looking pretty nice. And she's going to go out into Feraligatr, and I was kind of hoping I would be able to take a hit, but I can't, and Weezing goes down, because I was going to explode just to take this thing out. So I go into Jolteon, and Jolteon's going to outspeed it, and, a Choice Specs Thunderbolt should take it down, but she goes into Licky Licky, and Licky Licky, even after being a special tank thing, doesn't take the Thunderbolts too well, and will get 2-hit KO'd by that, because of the specs, and that's pretty nice. So she goes into Metagross, and I really don't want to stay in and get Earthquaked, because that would be really, really bad. But unfortunately, it's an Agilogross, and I give her a free agility, because I guess she predicts the switch, or predicts that she'd live the Thunderbolt, and that really sucks. So I go into Uxie, and I really just want to get, I don't know, Thunderbolt it, and do that kind of jazz, and yeah, it's not working. Yeah, Uxie is not going to wake up, and he's going to die because he's sleeping, and he is stupid. Why don't you just wake up and do something? Stupid, stupid, stupid Uxie. And yeah, Uxie goes down. So yeah, I have to go into a Kingdra, and pretty much hope that he doesn't have an Earthquake. And I don't think he does, because she, yeah, definitely goes Meteor Mash. And she misses the first one, which is a nice change of pace. And I didn't see the Earthquake, so I'm like, cool, I'm going to try to Dragon Dance. Because after one Dragon Dance, I'm faster than this thing, and I can hopefully get some flinch lovin' with Waterfall. And that's what I'm just planning to do. I decided to just go for the Waterfall here, and yeah, it actually does more damage than Hydro Pump after one Dragon Dance. And yeah, he's not going to be able to do anything, because her strongest attack on the thing is Meteor Mash, and I resist that. And yeah, that's pretty much a good game, because Kingdra also has Outrage, and that's going to be able to 2-hit KO this Feraligatr and outspeed it after one Dragon Dance, which is nice. I wasn't quite sure about that, but apparently I do outspeed it, and that's pretty nice. So I outspeed the Feraligatr, and I will 1-hit KO the Gardevoir that she sends in. So good game, Aniki. Yeah, hope to battle again soon. Rate, comment, subscribe, folks. Pretty nice match here, so more battles to come. And peace, y'all.